Welcome back to the program, folks. Rugby Ascendant live from Central Pennsylvania. This is Chris with your lineups for this Major League Rugby Championship Season 7. And the Seattle Seawolves find themselves back in the final for the fourth time, having won back-to-back championships at the outset of the sport here in America, and then returning 2 years ago to lose in New Jersey to the New York Rugby United New York at the time, later renamed the Ironworkers, and the franchise went away. This is your starting 15 for the Seattle. That's New England. What's got going on there? That's not right. That says Seattle. That's New England. That's New England. Okay, there we go. It's for Seattle. Here you go. Starting lineup for Seattle. At fullback, Duncan Matthews. On the right wing, it's Jade Stigling. And in the center, Divan Rousseau from Namibia, Taviti Lopeti, the U.S. national. And then on the left wing, it's Tony Pulo. At the fly half, Mac Mason. The captain is J.P. Smith. Hugh Taylor, Devin Short, Jean Drosten. In the center there, the locks are Mahroni Nagakuru and Rhino Hapst, who's been with the Sea Wolves since the outset, their first season. Sam Matenga, Joe Talfatete from the Eagles, and Cameron Orr make up the front row. Off the bench, it's Jackson Zabirik, the backup hooker. Chance Wengluski, whom we know from Rugby Atlanta, in the number 17 jersey as a prop, and Kobe Baker wearing the number 18 jersey. Taylor Krumurai, and then Pago Hani, Ryan Reese, little scrum half, Sam Windsor, and Connor Mooneyham. The referee today is Luke Rogan. Assistants are Federico Anselme from Argentina and Emilio Luciano from the U.S. The TMO is Cam Russell from Canada. So it's an all-Americas team with U.S., Canada, and Argentina represented. For the Free Jacks, who are the defending champions in Major League Rugby, at the fullback, it's that indomitable, amazing Kiwi Reese McDonald. Toby Frickers on the right wing, Wayne van der Bank and Leroux Malan in the center. Paula Balakana is on the left wing. And then Jason Potros is the captain. Oscar Lennon, scrum half. Sita Baker, Jed Melvin. Piers van Doddleson. Connor Keys, former Rugby Atlanta player as well, and Kyle Bell are your locks. In the front row is Cole Keith, Andrew Quatrin, and Malachi Halanagatai, also U.S. national. Off the bench, it's Foster DeWitt, Taviti Sole, Caleb Geiger, Joss Larson, Ethan Fryer, Holden Jungert, and Ben Lesage and Mitch Wilson. Many of these names people really do not know from Major League Rugby. Vian Conradi, the Namibian national, and Yaku Bezuidenhout are not available for this game. So New England's going to have to go with some injured players who are not available. And that game's getting started in just a couple minutes, folks. My feed is not live until it goes live. So my apologies for that. I'll bring it up as soon as I can. And let's get the scoreboard up there for everyone to see. So this is the Major League Rugby Championship game. Thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate it. It'll be live color commentary here. Let's see if this game is live now. Keep saying upcoming. I'm going to reload my stream here. I have to get this over Fox on Xfinity streaming. Still saying live and upcoming. We're 3 minutes to go. Anyway, should be interesting, folks. Here's some really fascinating stuff in this game. Let's talk a little bit about it. It's the final game of the season. Two former champions in San Diego at Snapdragon. The Eastern Conference winners in New England, and they are the reigning shield holders. That's what you win. You don't win a trophy, you win a shield. Seattle represents the Western Conference. They're making their fourth final since 2018. Wow. Snapdragon Stadium is on track to host a league record attendance with the Free Jacks fans making the trip west and Seawolves faithful headed down to San Diego. In the regular season, both teams went 11-5. The top seeded team, that was Houston Sabercats, 14-2, were beaten by Dallas Jackals, and so they didn't get here. So the Seawolves lost their last game in the regular season to finish 11-5, but they've won their 2 games in the playoffs. They're 4-1 their last 5. And the Free Jacks won all 3 games, the last game of the season plus the 2 in the playoffs to get to the final here, both 11-5 teams. There you go. All right, anything else we should mention? It's the first time in Major League Rugby history the 2 teams who have previously won titles will be in the final. And the Free Jacks and Seawolves both won their titles away from home. New England beat the Legion in Chicago last year, and Seattle's wins were both in San Diego. And, wow, New England have been forced to change one of their starting lineup, an injury to prop Roy Jenkins. John Roy Jenkins will see Cole Keith wear the number 3 jersey. Well, this should be interesting. Let me get back to my feed and see if we're ready to go live yet. Still 2 minutes to go, according to that. Weather conditions in San Diego, as always, look to be ideal, and that could be in the Free Jacks' favor somewhat, according to America's Rugby News. Yeah, so they'll be set to avoid the. They'll be keen to avoid the set piece battle, with Jenkinson being out of the lineup. could give Seattle an advantage. But New England are the favorites here, and we shall see. 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 10 o'clock Central Africa Time, and 9 o'clock UK Greenwich Mean Time. And as well, it is going to be 1 p.m. in San Diego. So head-to-head, New England has won 3 of the 5 contests that they've played since 2020 together when New England came in the league. All right, we are excited on this end. I don't know about the audience. Hope you guys are excited. Major League Rugby final. Covered it 2 years ago. Did not cover it last year, as I recall. I'm not sure why I didn't cover it last year. Or did I cover it last year? I know I covered it 2 years ago. So waiting for this thing to get started. Let me try it this way. So hang on a second. Oh, shoot. Let's see if it works. If it takes me over there, if it makes me sign in again. Never know. Looking for my cookie. Found my cookie. Xfinity's not the fastest thing. Come on. Okay, so I want to go look for rugby. Rugby. Okay. Search. See if I get it this way. Rugby. Lots of rugby listed here, but not the rugby I'm looking for. Wow. Major League Rugby. Let me try that. Major League Rugby. Okay, now we'll search for that. Okay, Major League Rugby. All right. 4 p.m. It is now 4 p.m. Can we go live, please? It's live. Okay, cool. On now. Let's watch it now. All right. This should be exciting. I want to see Seattle win. I'm rooting for Seattle. I don't like to see New England win anything in any. All right, and there's a basketball game on. Unbelievable. There's a basketball game on. I don't even know who these people are. This is crazy. So they're playing a basketball game when we're supposed to be watching Major League Rugby. This is why Fox is an unreliable partner here. No one cares about Carmen's Crew and Forever Cougs. What the heck is this? Unbelievable. I have no idea what's going on here. Some basketball game. This is my feed right now. They do this crap all the time. Very unreliable. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, folks. 10 of you here. That's something. I'm waiting for it to come in. And this is the only feed. It's not on any other way. If you're outside the United States, you can watch the Rugby Network, and you should be able to watch this. And it's stupid. This is like a pickup basketball game. What the heck is going on? Why? Unbelievable. There's no clock here. I don't know what they're playing. It says a target score. What this is? This is bizarre. Target score 60. I don't even know what this is. They're on a basketball court. Is this 3-on-3 or something like that? I have no idea. These aren't professional teams. Carmen's Crew. It's got an Ohio map on it, and Forever Sports has got a Texas map on it. So 68 wins. Well, I hope whoever this is gets 68 points and ends it. The guys in red. Okay, get 68 points and end this crap so we can go to rugby. This is boring. Guy can't throw it in. That's 3 seconds. Finally gets it in. Player gets stripped. They steal it back. Wow. Sloppy play here by both teams. Nobody wants to win this. Apparently, you get 68 points, you win. So they have 67 points. Shot clock is at 10. He's going to try to drive, and there's nothing there. The defender, great defense. Oh, there's an offensive foul. Player got in the way and knocked a guy down, so we're going to have to sit here and watch this idiotic basketball game longer. Yeah, this is unbelievable. Will they delay the start of the Major League Rugby? I don't know, but I'm forced to watch some garbage basketball game. This guy, Sullinger, acts like, what'd you do? Dude, you backed right into him. They have to mop the floor from the sweat. All right, so the team in gray, the Forever Cougs, with 63 points, get the ball in now. And Carmen's Crew had a chance to win this, but they didn't do it. Apparently, they're 2 and 3 seeds in whatever this tournament it is, whatever's going on here. So here's a pass. That's a three-pointer. The white dude shoots it, and he misses. And so the red team has again. This could end the game. What is this? Something TBT. What is that? TBT. Here's a pass deep. Oh, that's a ridiculous shot. Why did he take that shot? This red team is terrible. I don't know how they're leading. Coming back down the other way, and the Forever Cougs have the ball. It's not a 3-on-3. It's a 5-on-5. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's a major dunk there down the middle. So 67-65 now, and we're still being subjected to this garbage. I don't care to watch basketball in July. TBT, I have no idea what that is. Anybody know what TBT is? So they just need 1 point, Carmen's Crew, and Carmen's Crew is not getting it done. Oh, a player slipped and then dropped the ball. Got it back. The floor is painted, so heavily painted. Here's a nice move. Is he going to get it? He got it! That's it! Carmen's Crew wins. A player falling to the ground. Shoots it over the top of two folks. Look at these idiots running out there to get pictures of it. Final 69-65. They're the TBT champions, whatever TBT is. Carmen's Crew. Nobody wanted. This guy took the shot. They're dropping stuff on the... Okay, let's get out of this crap. What is TBT basketball? I've never heard of this nonsense. Carmen's Crew wins it. Was a hell of a shot. I'll give him that. TBT. Come on, where's Google at? Come on, Google. TBT. The basketball tournament. The basketball tournament started in 2014. 64 teams. Anyway, never heard of it before. So they get $1 million in 2024 for winning. All right, Carmen's Crew gets $1 million, $200,000. Well, that's the 5 starters. All right, are we going to leave this nonsense? Can we get to the rugby? Who cares about this garbage? It's a 9-minute quarter instead of 20-minute halves. They're calling it $1 million shot. This was brilliant. Sullinger was the guy that had the foul. And that's it. It was a heck of a shot. And the defender was trying not to foul. He had great defense. 69-65. Carmen's Crew gets $1 million. Okay, can we get out of this? All games must end on a made basket, so a free throw doesn't count, I guess. Wow. So a number of former NBA players participated. Jason Williams, Mike Bibby. Players I never heard of. Former WNBA player Nikki Teasley played in it in 2014. They let women in. Okay, I'm getting ads here as we waiting to get to the Seattle game. This is crazy. What is the problem here? So, this is crazy. Scheduled for 4 p.m. We have not started yet. All right, so Seattle's going for another championship here. They've got two New England going for their second. They won last year. So, all righty. Still waiting. I'm getting adverts here, folks. This is ridiculous. Do not have a bat in the game, but the best men win. Okay. Now, the basketball game's over, but we're getting adverts now. Both teams finished 11-5 in the season. Let's take a look at the New England side. Where did my teams go? Here we go. Let's take a look at the roster here. Cole Keith is a prop. Foster DeWitt, Kyle Sakara, Tavita Soleil are the props. Caleb Geiger, Malachi Hollandati. John Roy Jenkinson from South Africa is the one who's injured. He's out. Hookers are Andrew Quatrin, Sean Ralph, and Mason Cook. The locks are Josh Lark. They're Canadians for the most part. Connor Keys, Kyle Bale, and Jason Teebs is U.S. Piers van Donaldson is a British-Canadian national, lock and back row. Vian Conradi is injured. He's out in Namibian. Martin Sigren, Cam Daviditz, Seda Baker's from New Zealand. Jaco Bezuidenhout is South African, of course. Ethan Fryer. In the halfback position, there's John Poland from the U.S., Holton Jungert, Will Chevalier, Cameron Nordley Clemente, and he is, I think, Samoan Canadian. And then there's Oscar Lennon, who is U.S. Welsh. Okay. At the fly half, you got Jason Poderitz, Reese McDonald, and Daniel Morgan Putaranga, all from New Zealand. Center positions, Gabriel Casey, Ben Lesage, Leroux Milan from Namibia, and Wayne Vanderbank from South Africa, the center. We are still not there, waiting for my broadcast. And then we've also got the outside backs. We got Paul Balakana, Zach Bastris, Mitch Wilson, Isaac Olson, Killian Coughlin, U.S. Irish national, and Toby Fricker, U.S. Welsh national. So we've got a Namibian, South African in here, and a Namibian who's not available for the game. South African not available for the game. That's New England side. Still waiting for this thing. Unbelievable. 1,000 commercials here, folks. Sorry about it. I guess it's going to start a quarter after. Yeah, this could take forever, so we're waiting for it to go. So I didn't clickbait you. I'm glad I didn't get started on time. They've gone back to the basketball. Who cares? Unbelievable. Why do we care about a championship trophy? Get to the damn rugby, you turds. Unbelievable. Frickin' Fox. They must be holding a start till quarter after. I don't care. Zelle, the money app. General manager. So they're going to hit the Zelle button. The money goes directly into the winner's accounts. This is ridiculous. Send the money to Carmen's crew. Sullinger, the guy that won it with that shot, he hits the button. Send. It didn't work. There it goes. $1 million. Carmen's crew. All right, can we get away from this now and get to the freaking to rugby? Unbelievable. Who cares? By the way, I'm wearing a Utah Warriors jersey. It's one of the nicest rugby jerseys I've ever seen. Coming up next, Major League Rugby Championship. Yeah, well, stop telling us that. Footage provided by PL. Hang on, I can crack my back, you folks. Goodbye from TBT. Good riddance. Who cares, Fox Sports? Get your act together. You're 10 minutes late. Now more commercials. Isn't that special? Hey, Hester, how's it going? We're waiting for this thing to get started. So the basketball tournament. Never heard of it. The basketball tournament is an open invitation, single elimination tournament played each summer in the U.S. with the stakes being a cash prize, most recent $20 million. The number of teams playing in the tournament has varied since its establishment, but in recent years it's a 64-team field. It was founded in 2014 by real estate developer and TV producer Jonathan Mogar, and as of 2024 it airs on Fox with the sister network Fox Sports 1. Okay, teams in the TBT are arranged by the general manager, sometimes based on the college basketball program the players competed for. The tournament has had as many as 97 teams. Wow, and as few as 24 in 2020. Since 2016, the tournament has most often had a 64-team field. That's good. That's like the NCAA tournament. In 2019, 64 teams divided into 8 regions. Okay, then the pandemic came. Championship money was originally $500,000 in 2014, but increased to $1 million in 2015. It was $2 million from 2016 to 2019. The prize money goes to winning team's personnel. Wow. So let's see who the champions have been. Does it tell us? Champions, 2014 Notre Dame Fighting Alumni won the inaugural championship, defeating Team Barstool 72-68. 2015 Overseas Elite defeated Team 23 67-65. Okay. Overseas Elite was able to repeat as champions in 2016. 2017 Overseas Elite beat Team Challenge. They won again. 2018 Overseas Elite won their 4th consecutive title. Wow. 2019, the finals played Marquette alumni team, the Golden Eagles versus Ohio State alumni team, Carmen's crew. That's who these guys are. All right. In 2020, so who won it? Carmen's crew won in 2019. In 2020, who won it? Sideline Cancer defeated Overseas Elite. 2021 was in Dayton. Boeheim's Army from Syracuse defeated Team 23. 2022, the final was held in Dayton, Blue Collar, Buffalo, and Autism Army. So Carmen's crew has made 2 appearances in the final, and they've won this year in 2024. Overseas Elite won 4 times. Wow. Still waiting for the commercials to end here, folks, but TBT, I don't really care about that. So their championship was today, same as Major League Rugby. That's what we want to hear is Major League Rugby, not this garbage. My goodness. Still getting commercials here. Overdue. So Major League Rugby, folks, how to watch it. Well, not on Fox News. His turds are not getting it together here. So let's see what the Guardians got to say. New England faced Seattle as USA seeks swift growth. Well, growth has slowed down a bit from my perspective. It's unfortunate, not as good as it once was. New England faced Seattle Major League final as US Rugby seeks growth. Who's this from? Arten Pellinge. He does a pretty good job. Let's see what else. The venue is a beautiful stadium. It's been full for rugby once this year. The All Blacks in Fiji, it wasn't full. Attracting more fans than Manchester United did this week for a friendly against. Okay, cool. This will be its 6th season in 7 years. 2020 fell to COVID. Are we ready now? It's Rugby Time America getting an advert for Major League Rugby, but we still haven't got to the pitch. Oh, another freaking advert for Major League Baseball. My goodness, it just never ends, does it? Nothing but commercials. 14 minutes, and I'd say about 8 minutes of this has been commercials. Oh, the Orioles are winning. That's good. We're finally there! Major League Rugby. Fox Crappy Sports. Going to let us watch the game now. Orioles are tied for first place. Damn it. Should be in first place on their own. All right, get to the game. Stop with your adverts. We don't need that. Live from San Diego. We're ready. My goodness. America's finest city. I don't think so. Free Jacks in town from New England and Seattle in town from Seattle, from the West Coast. Mike Petrie is up in the booth. Will Hooley and Ben Holden, 2 former Eagles, Will Hooley and Mike Petrie. Will Hooley and Mike Petrie. Will Hooley has Seattle. Yeah, so here's the American speaking. You ready for this?
Coming that line out. These are a big set of boys. They're ready to go. And out.
Really sounds like an American, doesn't he? Will Hooley. Mike Petrie. So let's listen into Mike Petrie when he starts.
So I'm just going to say it. It's the old cliche. Defense wins championships. And
yep, Mike Petrie, former scrum half for the Eagles. Someone I've interviewed in the past. Mike Petrie. All right. So, once again, I've already given you the lineups previously. Herbst in that second row in the lock position. Short is wearing the number 7 jersey for Seattle. Rousseau from Namibia at number 13. Alan Clark is the head coach of Seattle. This is a lovely stadium, beautiful weather, gorgeous situation in San Diego. So for New England, players of note here, John Roy Jenkinson is out. Cole Keith comes in to replace him. We'll see how that goes. And then Reese McDonald, the fullback, that's the guy to watch for. He is scintillating. Reese McDonald is scintillating. Should be fantastic to see him play. Wind is blowing pretty heavily there. Scott Matthew in his 3rd season as head coach of the New England Free Jacks. Let's see what the crowd looks like once we get the camera out on the pitch. It hasn't happened yet. We're ready to get started here. Officials are Luke Rogan from the USA. Federico Anselmi, one of my favorite officials on the sidelines. Amelia Luciano. And then Cam Russell from Canada, TMO. Here's the kick. Spotty attendance here in San Diego Snapdragon Stadium. We're underway as New England kicks to Seattle. Seattle wearing these hideous white jerseys. New England wearing their dark jerseys because they're the home side. Ruck is formed by Seattle. Beautiful day. 15 seconds in. And we're underway. Here comes the kick. J.P. Smith, the captain and scrum half, sends it deep. Reese McDonald fields that. He offloads it to the center. Patros is tackled immediately by Seattle. Nicely done there. New England gets its players lined up for passing. A lot of time they are given to take that ball out of the ruck. That would never have worked in Curry Cup today. We've been screaming to use it. Now he's being told to use it very quickly. That time I hear the official. 47 seconds. New England kicks the ball down the pitch around the 10-meter line. Seattle goes up. Nicely done on the high ball. In competition there, Seattle has it over the middle. Here we go. Oh, there's space on the outside for the Seawolves, but they overcook it and kick it straight into touch. 3 Seawolves, no defenders over there. And Mac Mason kicks it into touch. That really hurts. That really hurts. Unforced error by Seattle early on. Sorry, acrylic here. This is Seattle's 4th championship. Here we go. So New England's the favorite. Not a particularly large crowd here for this championship. Disappointing. I'd expect more. They had a bigger crowd in New England, in New York, New Jersey a couple years ago. New England line out from inside the 10-meter line. Here we go. That's straight. They've got it. New England comes away with it. Driving forward, but Seattle's there on defense. Oscar Lennon sends that ball to the far side of the pitch, and they throw it. That's a forward pass. Come on. Come on. Forward pass. Unbelievable. That thing was thrown forward overhead. New England driving still. Down to about the 22. They come this side. Reese McDonald. He does a dummy, but he's tackled at the 22. Seattle still adjusting. Beautiful pitch out here. They go over to the other side of the field. Ruck is formed again. Lennon dicks it out. It's going to kick it down. It's picked up by Seattle. And there's a nice clearance kick. It's going to bounce into touch. Well done under heavy pressure back there. Well done. So New England will get the ball in a line out. 29 meters gained out of that kick. 241. Will Hooley. I met him. Petrie, of course, I've interviewed when he was with Rugby United New York. It's Talon Stanford. There he is. Wonder where the hell he's been. Wow, there's Talon Stanford. Haven't seen him on a broadcast in ages. 3:15 in the game. Well, the clock is still ticking here. I'm not sure what's going on. 3:26. There's Connor Keys, former rugby ATL player from Canada. We're going to have a scrum here. Seattle wearing these hideous white jerseys with his lime green trim. Ugh. Not a pretty jersey. I don't see how a team wearing lime green wins. We'll see if they can do it today. Bind. Set. There's a whistle, and Seattle wins a penalty for early engagement by New England. Whoa. Well, that's interesting. Seattle wins a scrum penalty. 4 minutes in. Oh, no, he did win a penalty. My bad. He did this, and he pointed that way. They're going to reset. My bad. Reset. I thought they won a penalty. Scrum reset. 4:37. It's still a scrum for Seattle. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball's put in the pipe by J.P. Smith, and they're driving forward. He brings it out. Here comes Seattle to the near side. They got space on the wing. Can they get it there? They do. Driving up the pitch. Here they come. Tony Pulu throws it backwards. It keeps going backwards. Oh, and finally knocked into touch by Seattle. Sloppy play. His trailers weren't ready for it. It'll be New England's ball. Sloppy stuff there. Oh, my goodness. And Reese McDonald is limping off. His arm has got blood coming out of it around the elbow, and he's holding his arm down. Oh, awkward angle. That could be a major loss if Reese McDonald is out injured this early in the game. Is he still out there? He was holding that arm. Blood was pouring out of his elbow. Apparently he didn't leave the pitch, but I don't see him. Line out successful for New England. Oscar Lennon gives it to Podrich. Podrich kicks it down the pitch. It's called on the fly by Seattle at their 30-meter line. They're going to come up over the 10-meter line. Right into the teeth of the defense. Nice tackle there. Tackler not rolling away. Finally gets away. Nice tackle at the 10-meter line. Here's a kick over the top. Chases on the outside. There's Reese McDonald. He's still there. He catches it. He's tackled. So McDonald stays in the game. But no, his arm was looking pretty bad. Ruck is formed. And Oscar Lennon has to dig it out. He goes short. Going through cycles here. New England on the far side of the pitch. Sunshine everywhere, folks. It is San Diego after all. And he's still holding that left arm. Awkwardly. Reese McDonald. Will that play a role in this game? And somebody's down. There's a Seattle player down. Seattle takes the kick. And they're going to blow the whistle here shortly because they're working towards an injury over here. No, it's a New England player who's down. New England's down a player. And they get the ball and they break free. Offload. Missed tackles. Another missed tackle. There's no defenders here. New England has a big chance. The injured player goes right back into play. The physio leaves the pitch. But New England's still driving down to the 22. Seattle gets back on side and not rolling away from the tackler is the call against Devon Rousseau. It's a makeable penalty. It's a championship game. You take the points. 7:37, and New England's probably going to go for the post here. So let's see what happened. Was it a knock-on? No, it was just left on the turf. Sloppy breakdown work by Seattle. And now it's going to lead to 3 points. Yeah, easy kick from outside the 22. So Jason Potros should make this easily. Potros, the fly half will make it a kick. And a Seattle player's going out. Kyle Bailey is going out. HIA, I think. Kick is good, and New England draws first blood after that penalty. 3-0 Free Jacks. Seattle wanted to have good discipline in this game, and it doesn't go well. Poor discipline costs them here. Sloppy play, bad breakdown work, and then a foolish penalty. 80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's almost perfect. Winds from the west-northwest, 13 miles per hour, about 20 kilometers per hour. Here's the restart. Down inside the 22. New England takes it. Comes charging up towards the 22. And they got a line break, and they're off to the races. Seattle cannot not make the tackle. Finally stopping the 10-meter line. They jackal the ball. Yeah, and there's a penalty right there for not releasing. Seattle can return the favor and kick it from here for the points. Let's see if they do that to knot it right back up. Wow. Not releasing. No support runners got there. He got a line break, and no support runners came. They're going for the post. Wow. 2 tackles missed. And nicely carried up over the 10-meter line, but nobody got there in time. Good jackal there, and a penalty against New England as a consequence. So Seattle going to go for the post here. Chance, this is a much more difficult kick than the one that New England just had. 9:50 in the contest. Here's a kick by Mac Mason. 41-meter. He has the range. Does he have the angle? Nope. Missed it. He just missed it. He had the distance, but missed the kick. Seattle doesn't get the points. That sucks. It looked good. So Larson came in for Bow. Josh Larson enters the game for the injured Kyle Bell. Here's a restart. Down about the 10-meter line. The thing I hate about Major League Rugby is you got people constantly trying to explain the game. Not all. Ooh, what a massive hit at midfield. And there's a knock-on from Seattle. Wow. Things going badly for Seattle here. Duncan Matthews got plowed. Then the scrum half got knocked down after knocking the ball on. Oof. Well, maybe we need to go to TMO and see if that was a legitimate tackle. I see no replays here coming. Here comes the replay. Oh, that's legit, but that's close to being a high tackle. Let's see. He hit him in the chest. Yep. Wow. Good job holding on to the ball, but then his teammates turned over. So it'll be a scrum to New England early on. It's all New England so far, folks. Seattle's not even appearing in this game thus far. Kind of reminds me of the final 2 years ago against Rugby United New York. And a collapse. Both sides go down in the scrum. We're going to reset this. That's the second time we reset. All right, so apparently Luke Rogan warned Seattle about putting the ball in for the scrum. Now he's warning New England. They're holding on to the ball too long. Wow. Again, this guy is still explaining how rugby goes. Tightest ever. So is it 100-meter final over, or was it crouch, bind, set? And a whistle blows. Penalties against Seattle. They turn the scrum. U.S. is now in first place with 71 medals, 19 gold. Wow. So there's nothing here about that race. Let's look up the 100-meter when it says. USA got gold and bronze in the 100 meters. So the South Africans didn't get anything there. Noah Lyles won the gold, and Furley got the bronze. Jamaica came in second. Wow, so how did South Africans do? Wow, that is close. Noah Lyles beats Kishani Thompson by 0.005 of a second. Wow. That's crazy. Closest race since 1980. World record times for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place finishers. Oh, New England drives it down. They're down to 3 meters now. That was just like that. Sorry for the distraction with the Olympics, folks. They're going to dig it out. They go wide. There's a try. Did he get it, though, is the question. The try is called, but I think they need to go to TMO to make sure that was legit. Wow. Is that Leroux Milan? It was. Leroux Milan. His first try of the season. Last time he scored a try was in the World Cup last year. Wow. The line out was beautiful. They picked it up at about 15 meters, and they just drove. And they came out with it. Nice behind the back pass was brilliant. Gets him down to 5 meters. Now let's see. I want to see. I'm surprised he didn't go to TMO for this. But Luke Rogan didn't hesitate. He called a try right off the bat. Let me see it here in slow motion. Milan is in the air. Oh, yeah, he got it. That was incredible finish by Leroux Milan. Wow, it's crazy. You can't beat that. New England off to the races here, folks. Well, that's right. He was injured against the All Blacks. I remember that. I was at that game. Oh, they are going to TMO it. That's what I said. It needs to go to the TMO. But from that angle, it looked good. It looked good to me from that angle, but we need to see it from the other angle.
He's clearly out there.
He's out.
The ball's on the ground there. Right.
It's not synced. The TMO's screwing it up. No, dude, you can't see from that angle. We need a better angle. Here's the angle TV's giving us. He's in the air. Ball's down. Yeah, no clear and obvious. Okay, it's a try. What a play by LaRue Milan. He was nearly pushed into touch there by Mac Mason. Now, Milan got hideously injured in the World Cup against New Zealand. Wow, that was incredible. It's incredible. LaRue Milan with the try for New England. That's a brilliant try. Tough kick now. Tough kick for Poitras. That's going to go wide. He's not going to get it. So 8-0. 8-0. Going down to Donald Stanford.
But he really wants to thank his family, his friends, those that rallied around him, including his teammates, to get.
So it's Donald Stanford talking about LaRue Milan from Namibia. Here's a restart inside the 22. And New England gets it back up to 22. And Seattle not rolling away. They could be called for a penalty here, but the official's not looking. There it is finally. That was a long wait. Oh, Luke Rogan is not putting up with any crap down here, man. 15-40 in the contest. It's 8-0 New England. LaRue Milan with incredible. Where did the other 6 people go? $16 minutes, 8-0 New England in this contest. Seattle needs to get into something. They need to win a scrum here or something. It's a scrum. Bind. The fans are spread out everywhere. There's no concentrations. Not rolling away is Seattle again, but no penalty call. Possession's been 66% in favor of the Free Jackets thus far. And the scoreboard reflects that. Territory, 74%. We've barely spent any time down here in this end of the half, and the ball's going to be kicked back the other way. Up to about 40-meter line. 10-meter line, excuse me. And Seattle gets it. Holds on to it. Now they need to start. Oh, nice tackle there by New England. Seattle back to the middle. J.P. Smith offloads that. Boy, the New England defense is quick, man. They're very quick on their feet. Ball's available. Nice pass back to the inside to Jade Stickling. Stickling is tackled at the 10-meter line. Seattle is getting nowhere. Lots of phases here, but they're going nowhere. New England is really fast. Oh, they've overrun it, but it doesn't matter because Reese McDonald made a huge tackle and let the defense catch up. That wasn't Reese McDonald. Sorry, my mistake. Here's a kick deep. Poitras tackled inside the 22. And New England doesn't steal it because the other player's laying on the ground. You've got to roll away. Otherwise, they would have had a penalty. Good Lord. Seattle, get your head out of your backside. 17:46 in the first half. So they're playing music constantly. I was complaining about this at Loftus. I'm going to complain about it again here too. People didn't come for a concert. They came for rugby. The concerts before or after the game, not during the game. So every time I turn around, they're playing music, and it's not pop music or rap or anything anyone's ever heard of. It's just crappy music. So we got to stop it here. I have no idea why, because they keep showing replays here. And the scrum is won by Seattle. Wins it. Actually, these Seattle jerseys don't look that bad when you see them up close. The line from a distance are hideous, but up close they don't look so bad. There's a knock on there. So New England screwed up there. That play earlier, that big tackle, was not Reese McDonald, but Toby Fricker. So here we go. Giuseppe Garibaldi, how are you? Crouch. Bind. Set. RJ, what crowd's going wild? In San Diego? Or in the Olympics? Seattle, this whole thing falls apart. Seattle digs it out. There's a line break. Oh, they nearly got through. Pulu. Oh, and Seattle knocks it on. Oh, my goodness. Patras has it now for New England. No advantage. Going to come back. Let me take a look at the Olympics here again. It doesn't give me the font who listed there. Noah Lyles was in last place 30 meters and didn't lead at any point until the final steps. Wow. Going to a commercial break here. It must be a water refreshing break. Wow. 10 segments. Noah Lyles went through 60 meters in 6.44. His personal best had been 6.43. It might not look like it as he was last until 50 meters, but that start won him the race. Wow. Unbelievable. Destroying 3 years of work into tenths and hundredths of a second feels cruel, but that's how the 100 meters works. He now has a genuine shot at the 100-200 double. Wow. Congratulations to Noah Lyles, man. So the complete result is a South African came in, wow, in 6th place. That's Sile Tobogo. Noah Lyles, USA. Kishani Thompson, Jamaica. Fred Curley, USA. Akani Simbini just missed out by 1,000th or 100th of a second. Wow. The South African came in 4th. Unbelievable. Marcel Jacobs of Italy, then Letsitsi Tobogo, Botswana, Kendrick Bednarik of USA, and Oblique Seville. Well, I have to say, I'm very pleased with that. That's incredible. Let me take a look at it. I'll go to Twitter while we got commercial break on here. Twitter, 100-meter final. $100-meter final trending. Let's see if I can find a video of it. There's the photograph. 8 men have broken 10 seconds in a wind legal race. Wow. Unbelievable. Here's the race. Wow. Look at Noah Lyles close the gap here. You can't even tell who won the race by watching it in real time. You can't even tell in real time. Major League Rugby is claiming this is a record attendance. I don't think so. I don't know about that. Well, that was incredible. What do you laugh about, RJ? So we got a scrum, 20 minutes. That was a water refreshing break there. 2013. And Seattle still trailing here. Are they looking at increasing the size of Major League Rugby? Not sure. Nick Benson. Don't know him. New commissioner. Set. Finally, we're back to action. Seattle pushing hard against New England, but they get it out of there. They come to the near side. Reese McDonald is flipped around. It's a high tackle. We're going to come back. They're playing advantage now. New England playing advantage after the high tackle. They come wide. Lennon out on the outside to Reese McDonald. He evades one tackle, but the tackler gets him from behind. Here is New England. They're kicking it away. I guess no advantage from the penalty here. Wow. Are they coming back for the penalty after all that? That was weird. Or no? I guess penalty advantage is over. Oh, that was definitely a high tackle. Oof. J.P. Smith had him around the neck. But no penalty comes out of it. That's weird. All right, 21:58 now, and it's a line out for New England outside the 22. "22 minutes in, Seattle. What we're waiting on here. The official talking to TMO. The clock has stopped at 22:07. Here's the line out for New England from the 22. And New England comes away with it successfully. They charge right up through the middle, so there's no maul there. Back into the middle of the pitch. Seattle in a lot of trouble here, at risk of giving up another try. Baker inside the 22. Seta Baker. And New England still driving forward. Lots of help from the front rowers. They're only picking up half of the Seattle will be warned to step on side. It comes this direction. Patros, and that ball, was it knocked on? No, just went straight to the ground. Jed Melvin goes to ground. So New England's not getting anything. Patros, and they go wide, out on the wing. Kick forward, chases on. And Seattle comes up with it. Devon Russo got it. Now they kick it forward. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Boy, New England's not rushing to get there. Seattle coming hard. Oh, but they overran it. New England comes away with it. And you better get some defenders over here, or they're going to run it back. Woo. Man, Seattle just barely missed not getting there. And now they have it. It's knocked on by New England. Seattle has it at the 36-meter line on the New England side of the pitch. Here they go. Oh, there's a break. One of the big locks carries it forward for Seattle. Oh, come on, lying on the ground. There's an advantage, penalty advantage. Seattle's playing advantage. Now they kick it forward. Oh, player tackled out the ball. We're going to come back for the advantage, though. We're going to kick this one for the points. Wow. Oh, bodies piling up all over the place. Guys gassed. Will Hooley's a good announcer. Wow. Patros just got the ball. Boy, Seattle did well to stop New England from coming up the pitch and getting a try. If the guy just stayed on the sideline, he would have scored a try. So what do we got here? Penalty? Yeah, they're going to kick it. Clock is ticking at 24:40. Seattle trying to get on the board. He missed a kick 10 meters further out last time. Had the distance. I think it went wide. Am I being facetious? No audio feed from the crowd just doesn't feel right. Anyway, what's the crowd numbering? Well, the problem with that, RJ, is a copyright strike. A copyright strike. My channel will be removed. You can't do the broadcast. All I can do is when the officials are talking. And I can't do a music. Seattle, he got that one. All right, so 8-3. Finally, Seattle's on the board, 25 minutes in. I'm supporting Seattle in this one. I don't care for either team. Houston's my team. It used to be Atlanta. It was New York. Then it was Atlanta. And none of these teams I was thrilled with, although I was pretty happy with Atlanta. And then I support Houston now, mostly because there's a lot of South Africans. But I can't play the music. I mean, can't play music. It's a copyright strike, and the same with the broadcast. So all I can do is pop in for a few seconds here and there. Knocked on by Seattle, and New England has it on the restart, playing a knock-on advantage. 2 11-5 teams. New England's path to the final, not surprising. Seattle's a little bit surprising after Dallas knocked out Houston, 14-2 team, and then barely beat Dallas. Players are gassed out there. They don't look like they're very fit. Clock is still going 26:20. I don't know what's going on. People are standing around. Here we go. Get ready for a scrum finally. 2 handling areas already for Seattle, 1 for New England. It's not too bad. Good way through the first half. I thought I took New England even though I wanted Seattle to win. Let me take a look. I haven't looked at my Super Brew. I think that's what I did, but let me go back and see. I went with my head, not my heart, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I got the Free Jacks by 7. Yep. And out of the scrum, it comes for New England over the pitch. I got numbers on the outside. There it is. They're going to get a try. Oh, he let himself be chased down from behind, and they leaves the ball on the pitch. Seattle picks it up. Bad play by New England, and a penalty for not releasing on Seattle. Wow. It's ugly rugby right there, both ways. I think New England's just going to take the points. Seattle, New England, both playing poorly there. Unbelievable. So New England had it. If the player just looked right, they're going for the post. They had themselves a try if he just looked and passed to the wing, but he didn't look. He went right up there and got tackled. Just stubborn and frustrating, to say the least. 27 minutes, 38 seconds in the contest here, folks. Yeah, I took New England by 7. Right now they're winning by 5. So if they make this, they'll be winning by 8. That looks like an easy kick from the 22. A little bit of an angle from the far side, but that's something that's easily makeable by Jason Potritz. Okay, there's more people on that side of the pitch in the end, so I don't know what the attendance is, but not bad. I think he missed it. Oh, it did go through, so 11-3. 11-3. The announcer said 10-3. Nope, buddy. 11-3. He obviously doesn't know the game. He's got a radio voice, but he doesn't know rugby. 11-3. Just a single try from Leroux Malon. Fricker should have looked up sooner. So the restart, New England has it at their 22. Going to work it across. 29 minutes here in the first half. I wonder if Major League Rugby's happy with this. It sounds like they're happy with the attendance. Oscar Lennon kicks it high into the air, and Seattle fields the ball well on the high ball at the New England 10-meter line. J.P. Smith feeds it over. Smith. Oh, it's thrown away. And after run up for it, it gets past Fricker. So Seattle has the ball, but poor passing hurt them there. So they went backwards, back to the middle. Rhino Hapst, been with the team for a long time, and as a penalty, that's makeable from 48 meters straight on. Rhino Hapst with a carry. Are they going to go for the post? Oh, a New England player is down and grabbing his elbow. Hala Ngata is down. He is in pain. Oh, my goodness. He's in pain. Oof. I think he's coming out of the game, folks. I don't see him staying with that injury. Malachi Hala Ngatai is the one of the props. He is in a lot of pain, rolling on the ground. So Riekert Hattinga has been with the Seattle team forever. He's not playing in this game. Dan Creel is not playing, one of the Creel brothers. New England, Vian Conradi from Namibia is out. John Poland. Those are huge losses. RJ says maybe should apply as an announcer. RJ, those things are usually for former players. I mean, of the 4 broadcasters on today, we've got Talon Stanford, former Sevens player for USA. Mike Petrie, former scrum half for USA Eagles 15. Will Hooley, former lock for the Eagles. I'm not a known rugby personality. I'd love to call the games, but I don't think anybody's going to make me that offer anytime soon. Love to do it, though. Here's Talon Stanford again, talking to the head coach.
Depth right. It worked for them last year, and it's something that's so vital to know when you go into these playoff games. Have enough coverage in your...
That's Talon Stanford. He's a friend of mine. And Talon is from Rondebosch. Went to Rondebosch High. And then went to the States at 18. Spent a year in the States, wound up playing rugby, got noticed, wound up playing for USA Sevens, Eagles Sevens. All right, we still got a player down on the pitch here, and the clock stopped at 30 minutes. Big delays. Great opportunity for Fox to show commercials, and they're not doing it. 11-3 is the score, which tells me they don't have much advertising. RJ says you'll do way better. I don't know about that. Oh, you're being sarcastic. Sorry, RJ. It's been a long day. I've been broadcasting all day long and researching. Started at 9 o'clock with Curry Cup action. I did the Curry Cup game. And then I went for 2 hours. Then I did an hour and a half interview with Richard Wilkinson. And then I did my evening broadcast, my news broadcast. So that's what? 1, 2, 3. And this is the fourth one today. The whole day I've been broadcasting. I need a break. They're taping up his elbow. Taping up his forearm, not his elbow. Good Lord. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. They're replaying the try from earlier. Just an absolutely brilliant piece of individual effort by LaRue Milan from Namibia to get that try. So 30 minutes, 10 seconds in this contest. Here, finally, we're back to real action, live action. It's kick to the corner. It's going to be a Seattle line out. That's from about 6 meters out. Chance for Seattle now to close the gap before we get to halftime. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. We got 13 likes, 20 people currently here, almost 200 views. 30-33 in the first half. Seattle with the line out here. It's going to be Joe Talfatetti's. Throws it in. Successful. Seattle, and they go short. Oh, Talfatetti's in. Should be a try. And he finally puts the arm. I was waiting for that arm from Luke Rogan. Joe Talfatetti with the try in the corner. And Seattle is back in the game. Wow, that was brilliant. Going to be tough conversion, though, from the corner. My goodness, that was absolutely brilliant play call by Seattle. Line out successful, and they shoot it right back towards the touchline. And they take off, and then Talfatetti is the trailer, and they've got themselves a try. Here's the replay. Line out, brilliant. Just gorgeous stuff. I don't know why Luke Rogan waited so long. I could see clearly it was a try. I'm a little tired. But news and truth is more important. So, Seattle, Joe Talfatetti. Now, can't make the conversion. Tough one. Score is 11-8 now. It was way too far in the corner, couldn't convert. But we've got a game now, folks. Got ourselves a game here. (32-14) now. Seattle back in the game. Talfatetti had 8 tries during the Major League Rugby season. Boy, nobody wanted to catch that. Finally, one of the locks got over there. It was Rhino Harps who took that ball. Here's the kick. Scrum half J.P. Smith sends it over the top. It's going to be fielded by Reese McDonald, who's tackled immediately. He's been non-factor thus far in this game, but Reese McDonald can break out at any moment. The guy is scintillating. Potritz goes wide, and the Free Jacks have to wait on the ball. Gives the Seattle defense time to get over there. And they tackle over midfield. Ball comes loose, goes into touch, but we've got a penalty for not rolling away. So Luke Rogan not having any of that. Snapdragon Stadium, folks, in San Diego. 33 minutes in the first half. Basher Field. There's a kick to the corner, and that's going to be out around the 22. That's where Emilia Luciano marks the ball down. So nice kick by Potros. It'll be a New England line out inside the 22. Quattrin ready, Andrew. Quattrin for the line out for New England. Comes the toss. They go deep, and they have it successfully, but not straight. Ooh, and New England turns the ball over. Wow. Giuseppe Garibaldi says, I'm ending my Super Bowl hiatus. What's your upcoming pool? Hang on, I'll get it. You talking about for the Rugby Championship? Super Brew, Caps and C's. Let me put it up there. The Rugby Championship. Okay. Invites. Here you go. That's the link if you want to join the Rugby Championship pool. All right, that's pinned to the top now. Waiting for the scrum to reset. That one collapsed. Didn't go very well. Okay, Rugby Ascendant. I've got a new applicant here. Okay. All right, so... Okay. All right, so that's set up now. Here's the scrum restart finally. It's in there. Seattle brings it out. Oh, they got space wide. Come wide. Oh, they kick it down the pitch. And the chase is lame. That goes into touch. And Reese McDonald seems to think that it was past the 22. That was weird. He runs all the way up thinking it was at the 22, but nope, no dice on that. All right, so approaching halftime here, folks. 8-11, Seattle's trailing. It's anybody's game still at this point. Line out successful by New England. Over the middle, Potros, that throws it forward. Some quick movement by Seattle or New England here. They run, cut back, and Seattle's defense is up to the task. Down to 3.5 minutes in the first half. Seattle now wants to get this back. If they could get a penalty here, it could tie the game up. Luke Rogan slides over there. Going through phases are Seattle, looking for a little gap out there. Oscar Lennon's going to dig it out. He sends it over here to Potros, who kicks it to the near side, high in the air. Taken by Pulu. He got it. Avoids the first tackler. Gets up the 10-meter line. Avoids two more tacklers. Still going. Finally ripped down at the 45-meter line. Oh, nice move there by Seattle up the middle. J.P. Smith, great job, little scrum half. Nice feedback. Boy, Seattle's on the front foot at the moment. Keep it up, boys. Pour it on. Oh. Seattle from the ruck. Kicked over the top. And that was a dumb idea. It's just caught by New England and sent right back down the pitch. That's a 50-22 if you don't get there. It's a 50-22. Wow. That was stupid play by Seattle. And with 2.5 minutes, they've put New England right back in position here. Unbelievable. Terrible decision there. J.P. Smith kicks it over the top right into Potros' hands. Potros does a 50-22. Unbelievable. Stupid decision. Stupid decision. So is everything RJ is saying facetious? 2 minutes left. And New England comes away with a line out. Seattle got themselves in a real pickle here because of J.P. Smith. New England had a chance to run up the score here late in the first half. Seattle is on the front foot, and now all that momentum's gone out of the balloon. Deflated. Ball comes flying out. But New England still has it. Jed Melvin now is tackled in the center of the pitch. Lennon comes back this way. Then they cut back towards the official. Try to use him as a screen. Doesn't work. Seattle makes a tackle and rolls away. They're going to come wide. Is it Fricker? It's tipped. And Seattle has the ball. Oh, we got trouble here. So Federico Anselmi comes in to break up a little pushing and shoving going on. Mac Mason not happy with being grabbed. And then, so apparently there was a penalty earlier, which we didn't see. Maybe a no-wrap tackle. Let's see. It is a no-arms tackle. Being warned. No card given, but the warning here. Luke Rugby. Pretty cool jerseys for the officials. These kind of Harlequin, not really pink, but more magenta color. Darker color. Where's the tackle at? Oh, yeah. That is a no-arms tackle. That could have been a card. He did reach his arm out, but he's saying that's not good enough. He's lucky. Very lucky there. Rhino Harps nearly got himself. So it's going to be easy penalty here. We're over the hooter. And I couldn't hear the hooter because the music playing in the background. Idiots. So it's a chance for New England to take it to a 14-8 lead going into the locker room. Poor decisions by Seattle put them on the back foot. They could have had a tie game or a lead here at the end of the first half. Oh, my goodness. Kick is good, and it's 14-8 at halftime. $14-8 halftime in the Major League Rugby Championship game at Snapdragon Stadium. Boy, I tell you what, I need to go back and take a look at that finish here. Let me watch this real quick here. It goes so fast. So you can't even tell that Lyles is going to win this race. Yeah, he started in last place. Now we're about halfway down there. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th place out of 8. And now he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 6th place. He hasn't made that move yet. I think Botswana's on the outside here, or the next to last one. And now he's finally made his move, and he's in 3rd place, maybe 4th place. And just as we get to the finish line, that's amazing. He's going to finish up there. Wow, I got to go back and catch the end of this. This is an incredible race. Wow. That's a heartbreaker there. Yeah, that's what a finish, man. In the Netflix documentary series called Sprint, Noah Lyles joked that his mom had said, the 200 is my wife, the 100 is my mistress. Well, he won gold. Congratulations. That's absolutely incredible. Wow. He's pretty stoked. It's unbelievable. Oh, here it is in slow motion someone's got. You can just see him pouring it on. My goodness, it's like he's superhuman here. The legs just go so much harder and faster. Oh my goodness. Noah Lyles, unbelievable, folks. That's just incredible stuff there. What a finish. I don't know. Did he actually come in first? Yeah, I guess he did. He touched the line just ahead of the Jamaican. And the Botswana out here in the end. Wow. Man, that was something else. What a race. That is correct. What a race. Wow. Unbelievable, folks. Noah Lyles wins. St. Lucia had never won an Olympic medal. Julian Alfred in the women's 100. So St. Lucia gets a medal. Wow. Wow. St. Lucia wins a medal. People go crazy. Oh my goodness. Check this out, folks. I got to show you this. This is exciting. Wow. Let me put this over here. This is unbelievable. This is the final. So what did they get? Which medal did they get? This is incredible. So what did she get? So Julian Alfred. Let me look this up. Oh, come on. Twitter, be nice. Control C. That's not right. Julian Alfred here. St. Lucian runner. She got the gold. No way. No way. Wow. This is incredible, folks. I got to show you this. This is something else. I need to put this on mute. We don't need to hear that because you're going to listen to this screen. So let me get this thing up again. Where's it at? This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. The women's 200 meter. Where am I at? Where'd it go? There we go. All right, here we go. Folks, watch this. Oh, there's a pretty good crowd there I can see now. People hanging out for the DJ. All right, so here we go. Check out this. This is in St. Lucia. These people are loving this. Look how excited they are at this. She won a gold medal, not just a medal. They've never won a medal before. And check this out. Listen to this. Here we go. Hang on. And she won big. Look at that. She got a huge lead. Look at him. Look at him. Wow. That's excitement. Wow, that's unbelievable, folks. Gold medal. Unbelievable. That's something else. And Akani Simbeni set a new national record in the 100-meter final with 9.82 for South Africa. Well done. Well done. Man, oh man. Set a national record. That's incredible. 8 players finished under 10 seconds. That's incredible. What a race. What an absolute race. Yeah, here I can see it with this image. You can see how I came in first. I mean, this is crazy how close this is. Check it out, folks. Here you go. Look at that. In lane 6 on the line right there. Look at that. And the Botswana in lane 7. Oh, my goodness. The American got bronze over there by lunging in lane 3. Jamaican in lane 4. My goodness. South African lane 5. And he's just beaten by one leg stroke there. He could have got it. Unbelievable. 4th place would have gotten a silver medal in Tokyo. 7th would have gotten a bronze. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Wow. Noah Lyles tied for having the slowest reaction time of anyone in the field, but he still won the men's 100-meter race. That's just absolutely crazy. He and the Botswana got the lowest reaction time, but he came in and won the thing. This is wow, man. This is incredible. Man, I tell you, I'm pretty stoked about that. That's some pretty exciting stuff there. Wow, that is just crazy how close it was there. You can see it right there. That's unbelievable, unbelievable. For the first time in Olympic history, a sub-10 100-meter does not guarantee a spot in the final. That was earlier. Wow. Wow. All 10 men broke 10 seconds. First time ever. That's just unbelievable. What a race. What an unbelievable race. Lyles wins it. Yeah, so the USA is winning gold here now. We're now in the lead on everything. Track and field and swimming are the fortes, and that's where it's all coming out from. All right, so how are we doing over here? We 13 people, 19 likes. Let me get back to the Olympic medal count and see where we're at there. Olympic medal count, USA, top of the log finally. And we're there with 71 medals, 19 gold, 26 silver, 26 bronze. Yes. Wow. Let's take a look at the races, what happened there. So, tennis, swimming. Why does it say track and field? Archery, athletics, that's where it's at. Okay. Okay, we got gold medals by Noah Lyles in the 100-meter. Men's shot put, Ryan Krauser got a gold medal. I wouldn't expect that. We got a silver medal in shot put by Joe Kovacs. Whoa, women's 100-meter, Cherie Richardson got a silver. And Shakari Richardson got a silver. And the 4x4-meter relay mixed, USA got a silver. Wow. Bronze, 100-meter, men's. And in the 10,000, Grant Fisher got a bronze. Women's 100-meter, Melissa Ferguson got a bronze. And women's triple jump. Hey, triple jump. I used to do triple jump. I love triple jump. Cool stuff. Anyway, hang on a second, folks. I got to crack my back again. It's driving me nuts. Oh, God bless. That disc keeps getting slipped down there. All right, man. Athletics, track and field is doing it for us in the USA. So track and field, we're up to 9 medals now, but swimming, we're at 28 medals. We got tennis medals. What do we get? Men's doubles, Krychek and Rem got a silver, and men's doubles, Fritz and Paul got the bronze. So we got 2 medals in tennis. Wow. It's exciting. South Africa didn't medal, but boy, they came close. 4th place. Really came close. Congratulations to incredible race. We got a party going on here in San Diego.
For the post game as well, we'll be back with more from the MLR Championship Final presented by Sports Breaks next.
Oh, they're having a good time at halftime, folks. Huge party. Marshmallow Man is there.
Back at the beginning.
Second half, let's see if Seattle can pull it back. Hang on a second here. Oh, man. So this will be the end of Major League Rugby season. Currie Cup continues. Test matches resume this weekend. South Africa going to Brisbane to play the Wallabies. And we'll see how that goes. I'll be covering that game, of course, and also as many Currie Cup games as I can this coming weekend. Had a really good Currie Cup weekend on Rugby Ascendant. Really great. A lot of people tuning in. I appreciate that. I think there aren't many people broadcasting Currie Cup. That might be part of the reason. But let me take a look at the numbers for this weekend. Okay, so we had Cheetahs versus Bulls on Friday. That one wound up being 2,700 views. I thought it'd be a little bit more, but it's not bad, 2,700. Then for the Pumas and Sharks, a game I wouldn't expect any, we had 3,500. For Province and the Griffins, Province, they get big turnout, but not for against the Griffins. So 7,700, and then the Griquas versus Lions say 2,500. So that's not bad. It's 2, 5, 12, 14... 15, 16,000 views for those 4 Currie Cup games. I can live with that. That's pretty good. Looking at the Major League Baseball standings to see if the Orioles, they won their game today. So, yep, they gained a half a game on the Yankees. So, cool beans. Let's take a look at the score. It was 8-something the last time I looked. Final score for the Orioles today was 9-5. Burns got the win. He's 12-4 with 2.63 ERA. So, good stuff. Right. Ew, what's going on here? I'm sorry, this commercial's kind of creepy. Guy's looking at his mobile phone. Sick. I have no idea what this commercial is. It's pretty creepy. So I have New England. I had the Lions by 7 over the Griquas, and they won by 8. So I get 2 points there. I get 2 points right now if this stays the way it is. But I'll take a Seattle victory over my Super Brew points. I don't mind that. I'm not going to win Super Brew pool anyway. CB has got that under control. Chris Murray. In fact, let's take a look at that. The Major League Rugby, Rugby Ascendant, Major League Rugby. CB Yep. She is 2.5 points ahead of Matt Canali. I'm in third place, but I can't make up those points. I had a good season Major League Rugby. Pretty good. About 70% correct on my picks. This would push me over 70% if I got it. It's the last game of the season. Bunnings, that's the New Zealand rugby. Don't really follow that. So halftime, Stacey Pates is there. And she's being interviewed. Or she's interviewing.
Fans from New England, we got one guy to talk about, and that's Jed Melvin. He's the outside linebacker of this New England Free Jack team, and he's been leading from the front.
They're playing ABBA now.
It's incredible.
Gimme.
Incredible.
Man after midnight.
Well, Mark, let's talk about some of the tries that we saw in the first half.
Some of the tries, there are only 2 of them staged. It's a very closely contested match, and after a Jason...
Oh, how long has that been on? I hope I don't get in trouble there. Shoot, I just realized I was on. I'm going to have to hide this broadcast when it's over. I think I screwed the pooch there. Oh, no, I just turned the sound back on. We're okay. I think I'm okay. Milan, great job there. B. Warren, what is that, Giuseppe? Does it mean you're good? You're going to beat me there? I'm in third in Major League Rugby. Doing crappy in Curry Cup, but third in Major League Rugby. Give me a second, folks. We got a halftime. I'll be right back. Let me turn my camera off for just a moment, and we'll be right back. It's halftime. It was just a couple seconds, right, Chris Murray? Just a couple seconds. I got nervous there. Now, with the copyright bogus stuff, I get nervous. So I think it was on for just a couple seconds. Yeah, so I think we're okay. Yep. So Giuseppe is warning us, Chris Murray. So I think we heard shots fired there, Chris Murray. Giuseppe is telling us he's a threat. Are you a threat, Giuseppe? What's going on there, brother? Are you going to clean our clocks in Super Brew? Oh. Give me a second. Sorry about that. A friend of mine sent me a text. It's important. It's an older gentleman. I got to make sure he's good to go. Yeah, look at Chris Murray. Giuseppe, you going to be a challenger here for us? Halftime, folks, in Snapdragon Stadium. New England, with 2 converted penalties and 1 unconverted try, have the lead. Is that right? 5 and 6, 11, 3 penalties. Yeah, 3 penalties. Yeah. Yeah, three penalties and an unconverted try gives them 14. Seattle with an unconverted try and one penalty. They should have had 2, so it actually should be 11-14, but they missed a kick. It was easy. So we're waiting for the second half to get started here. Boy, the Olympics, man. Wow, there's some crazy stuff happening there, huh? Let me just take a look at the news and see what the big stories are other than that 100 meter. That's just going to, people are going to love that. That's going to be a story. I mean, we're going to be talking about that like we were talking about Usain Bolt. Men's freestyle, 1,500 swimming, and USA got a gold there. Women's 4x100 medley, USA women got the gold there in swimming. Wow. Is that even accounted for in the medals already? So 2 more golds. Let me see if that's new. I think they've got that already down. Swimming. Let me see. Women's. Yeah, they did. They already got that down. All right, we're getting ready for the second half here in just a moment. So they're back out on the field. Let me turn it off here, and I'll give you the stats here in just a second. But let me just go ahead and turn off the halftime marker, and we'll get back to this. All right, so each have a try, but Seattle has only had 36% possession, and they've still within striking distance. Territory's about even 57-43. New England's won 7 lineouts. Seattle a single one. Seattle's made 80 tackles. That's going to wear them out. Just 44 for New England. So that's going to give them a side advantage for the second half as we get started. It's a lot of tackles in the first half. That'll wear you down with this temperature. Giuseppe says, if history is anything, well, if history is anything, I've been very good in Super Bowl. I've got many titles and awards. And here's the restart. New England has it. Second half underway. Ball's there to be dug out by Oscar Lennon. Lennon sends it over to the middle for New England. New England on the 35-meter line. Ruck is formed. Crowd is cheering something. I'm not sure what it is. Ball's kicked high into the air. Seattle's going to go up for it, and they knock it backwards. Picked up by another Seattle player. Fed over to the opposite side of the pitch and the player tackle. We're going to come back. There must have been a penalty over here. Never had the ball, and he made a tackle. Luke Rogan. Matthews is hurt. He's shaking up on that. Let's see what happened here. Duncan Matthews, the fullback. Let's see what happened. He said he was taken without the ball. So Seattle picks up a penalty here, trailing 14-8 in the second half, early in the second half. So England's head coach saying they need to keep the tempo up in the second half. I agree. You want to break Seattle if you're New England. And Seattle now with a line out from 24 meters away, and they knock it on. And they take off, but that's a knock on. Hugh Taylor, that ball was knocked on, unfortunately for Hugh Taylor. There was no defense there from New England. He just ran straight through it. Scrum to New England. Noah Lyle's mom was an Olympian. Yeah, I think I know that, Chris Marie. You're 83rd among Super Rugby. Okay, well, Giuseppe, that's impressive. I've never been that high. I've been in the top. They do percentage, not actual numbers. I've been in the top 1% in South African out of, 50,000, something like that. So that's not many people. Here's the scrum. It's in the pipe. Seattle drives them back, but no penalty. It comes out. Seattle going to have to get their defense over there as Toby Fricker has the ball on the far side of the pitch, driving forward up to about the 10-meter line. Oscar Lennon will dig it out now. Seattle's defense adjusts. Seattle making too many mistakes here. The knock-on and the line-out. Penalties killing them. Kicked high into the air. It's going to come down to about the 10-meter line, taken by Seattle there, and knocked on. Another unforced error. Oh, my goodness. Another unforced error by Seattle. This is not how you win championships. Not how you win championships. Wow. That 100-meter, man, is incredible that's just incredible. Badminton finals. Gold medal match. Hong Kong. Silver medal is China, and Malaysia gets the bronze. Wow. Denmark came in fourth. Bind. Set. Oscar Lennon puts it in the pipe for New England. But Seattle's pushed them back again. Here comes the ball. They got it out of there. They try to go back right into the teeth of defense. Tackled by Mac Mason. Mason trying to get away. He's called for not rolling away. Took too long. So this is a chance for 3 more points here for New England. Wow. Crazy. Boy, Lyles will go down the record books now. He's got so many medals. It's incredible. 27 years old. I didn't know he's that old. Wow. Keisha Kane. She was an Olympian? So here's a kick from 41 meters. He got it. 17-8. New England's killing him from the penalties. 17-8. Wow. So New England scores again. She's a 9-time All-American. Seattle has the ball on the far side. They've got space out here. They've got 2 players still driving forward is Taviti Lopeti, the American Eagle. Here they come. Seattle now finally on the front foot, driving down around the 22. Ball's available. They go on the outside. Tossed. Still going inside the 22. Seattle is close to that touchline. They bring it back towards the middle. They got to put some pressure on New England here and get a try. Get themselves back in the game. Nice carry inside. Seattle still coming. J.P. Smith. It's it over. They're playing advantage now. Seattle has an advantage here. Oh, bad pass. That's a knock on. But they're still playing it on. That should have been called back. 10 meters away now. It's crazy. No advantage going to come back. Well, that's probably good that they knocked it on there so that we come back, because otherwise there'd been a complaint about the knock-on for if they scored a try. 47 minutes into the contest here. Beautiful weather in San Diego. That all started with Seattle getting the restart. Lopetti with a big carry there earlier. So, are we going to go for the post? What's going on? Yeah, they're going to go for the post here. Mason, another chance to score. Down by 9 points. This is right in front of the post. Kick is good. It's 17-11. It's a kicking game today. Double figures finally for Seattle. Just 2 tries in this contest. Both were pretty exciting, but just 2 tries. Talfatetti for Seattle and LaRue Malone for New England. Here's the restart. Down to 22. And the ball goes forward over to the 22. Seattle with possession. Now by 6 points they're trailing. Converted try would put them in the lead now. Here comes a box kick from J.P. Smith. Over the top it goes. Chase is on. McDonald. Reese McDonald comes charging in there. Gets it. Breaks through. 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Reese McDonald down to the 22. My goodness. That guy's amazing when he gets loose. New England comes wide now on the near side of the pitch to the 22, and they offload it. Nearly lost the ball there. Oh, we got a Seattle player that was limping out there. Looks like he's okay now. Just inside the 22, Oscar Lennon digs it out. Can't get it. There it is. Petros. Nice. Oh, New England's got something going here. Reese McDonald cuts back inside. Chase him down from behind. Seawolves defense adjusts for that, but New England running around. Patros in trouble here. He gets tackled deep. Ball's available on the pitch. Here they come near side. It's a Fricker with the ball inside the 22. Lennon. Nice tackle there. The Seattle defense is really adjusting well here. Ball's available. Seattle wanted a call, but there's nothing there. Ooh, that's a dangerous play. Connor Keys. Seawolves still holding tight in defense outside the 22. New England, many phases here. Oh, they threw it away, but it's picked up by... Who is that? It was LaRue Milan who picked it up. And New England still not back to the 22. Boy, you got to be careful there. Once again, we see Rhino Harps making a no-arms tackle. He's already been warned. Back inside the 22 comes New England. So many phases here. They go wide, finally out on the wing, and he can't get there. Seattle drags him into touch. Oh, that's in touch. How is he not in touch? Oh, no way that wasn't in touch. 20 phases, something like that now. Here, Reese McDonald does the dummy. Then he sends the ball, almost overthrows it, and it creates space. Nice tackle, but not held in the tackle. Petty gets up. Tackle back at the 22. Ball spinning there. They come wide. Here comes New England. Oh, my goodness. Paul Balakana. So now, finally, New England breaks the 22. They're down to about 15 meters away. Lennon over the middle. New England still pressuring here. Ball's available. And Milan with the carry. They're going to go wide. It was a high tackle. Do they get advantage to go to the corner? They're going to get a corner. They do score in the corner. My goodness. That's going straight to TMO. I don't know if he got that or not. Doesn't look too confident. Federico Anselmi is saying, I'm not sure. Luke Rogan says, back off. Let me go up to the TMO. The on-field call was no try. No try. They think he's in touch. They're going to come back for the penalty. Back off. The team captain is not listening. So Frederick Anselmi tells Petros to back off. Petros. Okay, so we can see the TMO in the booth. This is pretty cool. Watching what he sees. And here it is. Yeah, he's in touch. It's close, but he's in touch. Here, this angle. No, he's in touch. His boot touched. Federico Anselmi with a great call there. No try. Going to come back. Yeah, Pulu just gets him. Yeah, you can see it there. It's clearly in touch. Clearly in touch. No try. Why does the tackle matter? He was in touch. Seattle players over there run their mouths now. They're being told to back off. Federico Anselmi trying to keep the yard marker up, but it falls over. We're looking to see if it's a card here or just a penalty. Oh, he said it's going to be yellow. I got to hear what he's got to say here. Come on. See what he's got to say here. This is a long delay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Yep. Lopetti. He tried to wrap, so yellow card probably 10 minutes. Here we go.
We have a high degree of danger. However, we have mitigation as there is a change of direction by the ball carrier.
So that's a yellow card. That's going to be Lopetti going out with a yellow card. Seattle doesn't need that. Yep. Yep, yellow card. Bringing number 12 out, he says. Luke Rogan not messing around. Yep.
There's a mitigation that there was a late change of direction. Okay, so it'll be a yellow card.
Yellow card. Wow. They want to argue here. Yeah, that was a yellow card. They're going to go for the points now, make it 20-11. It's a two-try game. 51 minutes in the contest. Long break in the action here. Yep, they're going to go for the post. Easy score here. Patros is going to go for it. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Lopetti because Milan came into him. What are you supposed to do? Just jump out of the way and let them score a try? That's so the score is extended 20-11. So Lopetti will sit in the sin bin for 10 minutes. Yeah, it may cost them the game. You're right, CB. They had momentum earlier. They screwed it up, frittered it away, and now they're in trouble. 20-11, New England. Could be back-to-back champions. Seattle did it themselves in 2018, 2019. So they're going to take their time now. They're not in any rush now. They've eaten off 15 seconds, 20 seconds of that clock. Here's the restart now, down. And New England gets it successfully. New England just ran over and over and over and crashed into the lines and eventually got something out of it. 20-11. Just a single unconverted try. 5 penalties converted. Ill discipline is killing Seattle. And there's Duncan Matthews with a carry for Seattle. Back to the middle of the pitch. Down a player. Larson is back in. Bile is out. 19-4. Well, that's from earlier. I called that game earlier, so that's permanent change now. And now a Seattle player is down. There's a knock on there, but a Seattle player is down. The whistle blows. Time is off at 53:32. Yeah, this will cost Seattle dearly. Oh, he got hit in the legs. That's why he's down. Oh, this clock stoppage is really getting irritating. It's just taking a lot longer than it should take. We should be almost finished, and we've got 30 minutes to go in this game because they started 15 minutes late and all these delays. We got a substitution coming in here. Yeah, that's a no-arms tackle there. Watching that, why isn't he being charged? Andrew Quattrin didn't even try to wrap around the player. That should have been a no-arms tackle there. Instead, it's a knock-on. And Joe Talfatetti's still down being treated. So that's a no-arms tackle, and Joe Talfatetti is taken out. There'll be a change there. So Jackson Zabirick comes into the game. Joe Talfatetti goes out limping off the pitch after a no-arms tackle, which wasn't called a penalty. That was missed. I mean, they were marginally calling that on the Seattle. It should have been called in New England as well. 53-32 now. One try apiece, but 20-11. It's a scrum to New England. Can we start the clock? Luke, let's start the clock. Crouch. Bind. And then whistle. Going to reset. Oh, boy, that got out of control as they came up. It surged towards Luke Rogan. 8.5 minutes remain on Lopetti's card. It'll be key for Seattle to get through this without giving up any more points. It's already cost them 3 points. Territory's 60-40 now. A little bit better, but not great. Crouch. Bind. And a whistle for early engagement by Seattle. They give up a penalty. Free kick here. Tap and go. Right up the middle goes Potritz, but he's tackled. Whoa. Quattrin with the carry now. Reese McDonald's been a non-factor in this game, but his team is winning nonetheless. Big. Oh, that's a knock on. Come on. New England knocks it on. Also, was knocked on by Seattle first. Seven minutes remain on the yellow card. Take him up to 62. Excuse me. 55-44. Crouch. Bind. Set. New England pulls it out. They come to the near side. Back to the middle they go. Off to Reese McDonald, but he's met and tackled quickly. Seattle short a player for another 6 minutes. Back to the middle. Well, there's a high tackle there. My goodness, he's got him around the neck. They go to the other side of the pitch. Beautiful game here today. Beautiful weather. Great field for a championship. I can see why they decided on San Diego. Here they come to the near side. They're going to kick it through. And it goes through the try zone. Just not a great kick. Not a great kick by Leroux Malone. Leroux Malone kicks it through. Not a great kick. 56-40 now in the game. Seattle Supersonics. I don't know, Garrett. I don't follow the NBA. I find it boring. Everybody looks the same. They all play exactly the same. It's boring. And half of them are thugs. Doesn't interest me. So we got clock is still ticking, but we got a Seattle player now being treated. They're trying to kill the clock. That's just lame. So we haven't heard a couple players from this Free Jacks team. We haven't heard Reese McDonald. He's barely touched the ball. And Balakan is another one there. Left wing and right wings, or well, the fullback and the left wing not really involved in this game very much. So it's a scrum now. Why is the clock stopped? Well, he's telling the front row of Seattle that their last scrum was much better. All right, this will be the first scrum without Joe Talfafete for Seattle. So let's see what happens here. Joe Talfafete is out. Crouch. Bind. Set. All right, Seattle scrum. They blow up New England big time. There's the penalty at. It's on them for spinning. What? I don't know about that. The penalty called against Seattle. Well, that's bad news. Seattle doesn't agree. I don't agree. Let's see it from up close. I was looking at it from up top. No, that's nonsense. New England buckled, not Seattle. Wow. So New England's going to go for the points in the corner here. Not a great kick. Only gets them down to 16 meters away. Wow. Only gained a few meters. Substitution coming here. Can't see who's coming in. Okay, so not a very good kick, but two substitutions for New England. I didn't see who they were. Couldn't see the numbers. They're too far away. This is a camera up at the top of the field. Missed who came in. Very poor work here by the camera crews. Line out goes deep. New England has it. It wasn't straight, and they knock it on, so it's Seattle. Pick it up. Be a scrum to Seattle now. That'll kill some more of that yellow card. 3 minutes, 27 seconds left on the yellow card to Lopetti. Seattle trying to hold on here, but they need to get a try desperately. They're 3 penalties behind. Not been a particularly exciting game, to say the least. Scrum in Seattle. 3 minutes left on the yellow card. Geiger is out. Is in. Geiger's in. Keith is out. Cole Keith goes out. Caleb Geiger comes in. Set. Seattle puts it in the pipe. JP Smith brings it out. They come to the near side. There's only one Seattle player over there, and he gets around the first 2 tacklers, goes out to about 26-meter line. Replacement hooker drives forward. Seattle's there. Playing the 9. That's messed up. Dummy kick by JP Smith. They go wide. It's intercepted. But we've got a penalty here. Offside. Yep. Fricker was offside. This is a crazy play. Took a chance here. Great steal, but they've been offsides. So Seattle eats away that yellow card. We're down to a minute 54 now as they kick it down the pitch. All right. All right, they're going to be back in New England territory. They need a try here. 1:45 left on the yellow card. Gained 28 meters from that kick. And the clock is stopped at 59:59. They're wheeling a cooler out on the field. Is Fricker hurt? What's going on? It's like Fricker's injured. We're down to the final 20 minutes here. It's a water break. That's what's going on. All right. Sorry, folks. Just nothing happening here. We went to a water break. Talk more about the Olympics, I suppose. Let me take a look at that. But we're going to talk about Major League Rugby and go through who's won the championship in this league. Also where the franchises are at. So, the champions by year, starting in 2018, Seattle with 7 teams in the league, won the game 23-19 over the Glendale Raptors, who subsequently left the league. Then in 2019, Seattle with 9 teams in the league beat San Diego 26-23. The 2020 championship was canceled by COVID. 2021, the LA Giltinis, a team that no longer exists, beat Rugby Atlanta, a team no longer exists, 31-17. 2022, Rugby New York defeated Seattle 30-15. And in 2023, New England Free Jacks beat San Diego 25-24. San Diego's been in the final twice. Seattle 4 times. Seattle's won 2 out of 3. New England's been there once. They've won 1 time. New York's been there 1 time. And LA's been there 1 time. They won each of those. So there are a total of, 12 teams in the league right now from New England, D.C., Carolina, Miami, Chicago, New Orleans, Dallas, Houston, Utah, Seattle, L.A., and San Diego. 2 teams in California, and that's it. Everyone else has 2 teams in Texas. It used to be 3 with Austin, but they're gone now. Oh, Ben Lesage won the Marcus Callaway Award. Marcus Callaway, of course, was the owner of Rugby ATL who passed away. It's a Community Impact Award. It's a Canadian.
But kudos to my teammates and the team for getting behind it and buying in and getting out into the community. So a huge honor to myself and the Free Jacks.
All right, so, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Pennsylvania. Here's the restart. Seattle now with the ball. 1:30 left on that card. They got a rolling maul. And now they're going to call use it one time. They dig it out. They've got a replacement scrum half in there. It's Ryan Reese, USA Eagle. They go wide. Seattle's got someone on the outside. And he beats Reese McDonald. Come on, Seawolves driving forward here. Ryan Reese is in the game replacing J.P. Smith. And Seattle inside at 22. Ryan Reese, USA Eagle, feeds the ball over into the hands of Pago Hayani. He's also in the game. Less than a minute on the yellow card, and Seattle is driving now. If they could get a try while they're down a player, that would be awesome. Replacement hooker in there. He's tackled. Seattle. Ryan Reese goes left. Oh, bouncing off of New England Free Jacks down to 10 meters away. Ryan Reese into the hands of Rhino Herbst. 8 meters away. Here comes Seattle, but New England are offside and they're not called for it, and tackle's made. They need a penalty here if they can't get anything going. Down to 24 seconds on the yellow card. Seattle's killing that yellow card now. Ryan Reese going through phases now. 15 seconds on the yellow card. Next stoppage will get him in. New England's defense is not giving. Like, I need to go wide here, but they're short one player. Call to use it. 5 seconds left. Pick and go. Seattle going nowhere. They got all these bodies piled up in one spot here. They need to break away from that. They got players lined up this side, but nobody's paying attention as they go through the same phases. Yellow card is expired now. Pick and go. Quick going through these phases. Well, there's finally some territory gain. But where's the ball? Lopetti's still not here. Counter ruck. Seattle now. 10 meters away. Just a second here. Folks, down to the last seconds here. Gary, I'm live on the broadcast. I'll call you back shortly. I'll call you back, Gary. Sorry about that, folks. 18 minutes, and they turn it over. For not releasing. Or, no, a neck roll. Seattle does a neck roll. Oh, my goodness. Wow, Seattle driving in neck roll. Uh-oh. Well, captain, come talk to him. Uh-oh, we're getting a card here. He's getting a card here. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Reiner Herbst is getting a card.
We've got a clear turnover and then a clear neck roll. What this player said to me afterwards is not acceptable on the rugby field. Okay?
I'm sorry.
I have spoken to you in the first half.
Yep.
I didn't want to speak to you again. This is now your last warning before you.
Okay. Rhino Harrips gets a free pass there. He could have gotten a card. Probably should have gotten a card. He had a neck roll, and he was disrespectful to the official. That was the last thing they needed was a yellow card there. They just got back Lepetti. I think he cut him a break there. So they're down to 5 meters away, and they turn it over. Big mistake there. So line out at their 40-meter line for New England. Here's a line out. New England unchallenged. They come away with it. Throw it over to the middle. Oh, tackled at New England's going to want to put some more phases and get some points on the board here and just put Seattle out of it. And not releasing is a penalty. This is a kickable one. Are they going to go to the corner? Hala is out for New England and Solo is in. Already called that earlier. Seattle gets a steal there. Great job by Ryan Reese, ankle tackle. And they're stoked that they got this. Will they go kick for the points or kick for the corner? This could be a turning point in the game. Ryan Reese comes off the bench, little scrum half replacement, does a brilliant job. My goodness. So what happens here? Seattle's got to perform here late. Got to perform. New England still has the lead and the momentum. We're stopped again. What's going on here? And, boy, I'll tell you, Rhino Harrips is, oh, no. One of the locks is down for New England, and he is grimacing badly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Who's going off? It wasn't Connor Keys. Who was that? It was Daddleson. Number 6 must have gone off. Substitution going to take place here. So Seattle kicks to the corner. All right, this will be inside the 22s. Wow, over 200 meters gained last week by Rousseau. But Seattle not getting it done today. Line out successful. Player hit in the air. No penalty called. They're into a maul. Seattle driving. They've been unable to close the deal here today. And now it's going sideways. Where's the ball at? It's at the back. And they continue it. It's going forward now. And Ryan Reese digs it out of there at the 22. Seattle, good pass to the outside. They got space out there. Here comes Seattle. Oh, nearly thrown out of bounds, but hauled in by the number 11. Ryan Reese over the middle. Seattle, 6 meters out. And a penalty for not releasing. Unbelievable. Another 5 meters, and they don't get it. Stop complaining. Unbelievable. See, New England comes up big again. They come up big again. Good night, R1. Didn't even know you were here. Monterrey, Mexico coming to the league next year. Really? Monterrey, Mexico, Matt? That'd be crazy. Well, we had a Canadian team. Monterrey, Mexico. That would be fascinating to see. Wow. Seattle squanders another. That's 3 scoring opportunities for sure. 5 meters out, at least in this game. That's 15 to 21 points. Wow. Unbelievable. Seattle is not getting it done here. Yeah, I didn't see any penalty there, but it was awarded. So New England line out successful. They're into a maul. 15 minutes left. They go to the short side of the pitch. Tackles made by Ryan Reese again. The little scrum half getting it done. Playing the ball on the ground, but Seattle gets away with it. No penalty called. Some offloads here. New England still has the ball down the 10-meter line. A lot of pushing and shoving going on out here. New England at their own 10-meter line. Tackles made. Counter ruck comes from Seattle. Player not rolling away, but he's being held down. So no penalty called. Here's the kick. About 26 meters away. Seattle comes charging up. Tackles made. Ball's available for Ryan Reese. Done a great job at scrum half since he came in. They go wide. Oh, he's hit in the air. That's a legitimate tackle. It wasn't going up for a kick. Lesage with a big hit there. He's the guy that won the award for community involvement. There's a penalty over here. Hey, Garrett, how's it going? I guess he's not on the ground, so that counts against him. I thought you could hit him like that. He jumped in the air on a pass, not a kick. Got a Seattle player down now. Don't know who it is. Just keep stopping the clock here, but it's running at the moment. 12 and a half minutes left. It's one of the locks. Jason Potros is complaining. What's he supposed to do when he jumped right into him? Well, you can make the same argument with the yellow card earlier. Tackler, the player changes direction. Yep. Fricker's out of the game for New England. And Seattle's got a change coming here. One of the locks grabbing his arm. It's not a lock. It's John Drostos coming off. Some big injuries in this game. Joe Talfatetti's been out for a long time. Got 12 and a half minutes left. He's got his arm being held up in his jersey, so that's not a good sign for Seattle. Not getting a try on those last two trips down there has cost Seattle dearly. They still need 2 scores. They could have been within striking distance, but they're not. "67 minutes, 25 seconds. We're still waiting for this thing to restart. It's not been the prettiest of finals. Last year was a good one. First couple were really good. The one with New York and Seattle a couple years ago was not a good one. Larson on the pitch. So we're getting a long water break here. I don't know why. Holden Jurgen is in the game now for New England. Means Oscar Lennon's out. All right. 17 in for 6. Discussing who came off for an injury or not. Chance Winkluski's in the game now. Chance Winkluski, former U.S. Rugby ATL player. Here's a kick by Seattle. That's a good gain. Let's see where she marks it at. Luciano puts it down around 36 meters. It's a good gain, about 30 meters. So here we come down for a line out. Here's a line out. Successful. Oh, that ball's picked up by Seattle. And Ryan Reese is going to dig it out. Ryan Reese sends it over to the middle. Seattle needs to break free here and get a try very quickly because we're down to 11 minutes left. 12 minutes. Down the sideline comes Seattle. Break it free. It's Connor Mooneyham in the game now. Tackled outside the 22. Ryan Reese back to the middle. They're playing an advantage. Seattle has advantage, and he kindly lets the scrum half know he's got an advantage. That's good. Connor Reese comes to the near side. That's a nice pass. They break through. Back to the 22. Knocked on. We're going to come back. So Seattle will kick to the corner here, hopefully. Ooh, Connor Mooneyham looks like he's hurting. But this late, they're going to need a try, not a penalty. The kick to the corner. Clock ticking down. Just 11 minutes remain. They need a good line out here. 5 meters. Where do they get it? Oh, Luciano. A little unkind. She gives him about a 12-meter line out. He's not happy with that. Devon Rousseau not happy with that, and I agree with him. I think that went further down the pitch, but that's where he's got it. So they need a line out here, and they need a quick try. They're arguing about who can come on the game, who can't come in the game. I don't know what's going on down here. This is getting kind of ugly, Luke. Let's get this sorted out. The clock is still running here. Luke Rogan walking over the sideline. What is going on here? Oh, wow. Illegal substitution here. So number one has to come off the pitch. And they're going to play 14 players the rest of the way. Wow. They haven't even cleaned their bench off. What the hell is going on here? Oh, this is messed up. Fourteen players.
And if you've got no substitutions left, you've got to play down with 14 men.
Fuck, you're going to do that.
Okay.
Is that you?
Hey.
Is that them as
Jason,
well?
there was no need for that. Let's go back.
That's poor. You know.
Wow, that's messed up. Seattle's being robbed here. He never left the field. He wasn't substituted for. And they got a miscommunication by the sideline. And 6 minutes later, they come back and they finally bring it to people's attention. Spencer, thank you for subscribing. Wow, that's horrible. That's unbelievable. Cameron Orr goes off. And that's massive. That's going to cost Seattle the game. That's going to be a dispute. Wow. Wow. Sam Windsor comes on. And it's a maul for Seattle. They're driving. They're 10 meters out. Ryan Reese. They go forward. Mooneyham. They lose the ball. New England has it. Oh, the wheels have come off for the Seawolves. That ball goes into touch. Wow. New England stops them again. Had they kicked the penalty, it would have been 20-14. Wow. 10 minutes left. New England escapes again. Wow. Unbelievable. Vanderbank stripped the ball back there a few moments ago. Wow. Seattle just cannot live with success. 4 trips inside the 10-meter line. No points. So line out, but way up the field now. They go deep. Successful. Ryan Reese. They're on their side of the pitch now. They've got 53 meters to go to score, and they need to do it quickly. Penalty here. Can you kick it that far? Then take it. They should have taken the points right there. Ryan Reese does a tap and go, trying to catch them off their feet, but they should have taken the points. Just 9 minutes left. They're down by 9, and they go wide. That's a forward pass, but not seen by the official because he's forward. And there's a deliberate knock-on there. Say it's a knock-on. That was a deliberate knock-on. So it's going to be a scrum to Seattle. Wow. Seattle's just choking it away big time. The crowd is decent. I don't know the number. It's all over the stadium, but it's not full anywhere. But it's pretty filled in. Not bad. 71-44, 746. Running out of time is Seattle. $12,085 people. Apparently that's a Major League Rugby record for attendance. They just announced it. 12,085 in attendance. So Major League Rugby did a good job having it here. Seattle, tip it up in the air. Oh, nicely done to get that from being knocked on. But not rolling away is New England, and no penalty. They come away at the ball. How do they get that? They freaking were not. Oh, stolen by Seattle. Ryan Reese kicks it forward. Chase is on. Is it going to be a 50-22 if it gets in there? Well, whether it's a 50-22 or not, it's going to go into touch. I think that might be a 50-22. Ryan Reese has been a spark plug since he came out here. Great tackles, great energy, great passing. That was a brilliant kick. So I don't know if that's a 50-22 or it's... They're still in this. Clock is still ticking. 7 minutes remain. So another penalty here. I don't know what the penalty was. So chance for 5-meter line out here. 6-meter line out. Wow. Okay, Seattle, another chance to score here. They need a try here. No arms tackle there. Wow. So a 6-meter or 7-meter line out, unchallenged. Seattle's into a maul. They need to get this done this time. 4 trips down here, no points. It's going nowhere. Get it out of there. Ryan Reese comes over for it. He's got it. Reese takes it away. Goes over the center. There's space there, but it shuts down quickly. Going backwards. Seattle needs to get their players in position. The defenders are getting there quicker than the attackers are. The attackers have to beat the defenders to play. You know where you're going. The defenders don't. Here they come to the near side. Another tackle made there. Trying to get the ruck going, and New England is all in there disrupting things, not being called for penalties. People entering from the side, off their feet. Need something from Seattle quickly here. Oh, they threw it away. But we got a penalty here. Take the points now. Take the points. You're down to 5 minutes. This is an easy kick here. Well, where's it at? A tap and go. That was just silly. Are they going to get it? They're down to 1 meter. And off. Look at this. These guys, there's a penalty there. How's it a knock-on? There's a New England player at the back of the ruck lying on the ground. How is that not a New England penalty? He's lying on the ground. He can't get to the ball. Unbelievable. 5 minutes left. No, the stadium at the start of the stream is DHL Greenpoint Stadium. I didn't have a picture handy. I didn't have time to set it up. Again, a New England player is lying at the back of the ruck. How can that even not be a penalty? So a scrum to New England, and we're down to 4.5 minutes. Seattle just cannot get it done, folks. They just cannot get it done. Seattle making poor decisions here. 4.5 minutes. Set. Ball comes out from Seattle. Tackles made by Ryan Reese again. Wow, Ryan Reese is just an incredible player. They're going to kick it away. They didn't go very far. So Seattle get a line out inside the 22. 4 minutes remaining. Man, they got to get something done here. Close it up at least. Running out of time. What are you doing? Get over here and play. They're having a conversation like they've got all day here. They wasted 22 seconds. 26 seconds. 30 seconds. Good Lord. 3.5 minutes remain, and they knock it backwards. Replacement hooker picks it up. Luckily for Seattle, they still have possession. Ryan Reese over to the middle. That's not going to get it done. You got to get to the wings and break it free. Players finally tackled. Reese back the other direction. Wengluski. Just 3 minutes left in the game. Lopetti with a carry. He's been non-existent in this game except his yellow card. They had a break there, but it closed down again. New England's defense has been shutting the door, and a penalty for not releasing. That's going to do it. Seattle turns it over again. Well, folks, I had New England by 7. They're winning by 9. Great job. Wow. Jed Melvin steals that. So 2.5 minutes remain, and Seattle is they've screwed the pooch here. Their stubbornness. Maybe they should have taken the penalty kicks and gone for the points. Wow, that easy kick missed early. Wow. So it's a midfield from the 49-meter line out for New England with just 2 minutes remaining. Seattle's season slipping away. And that ball's knocked on. So Seattle's going to get it back, but not enough time. Unless they can score immediately. Wow. Yeah, no, that's Green Point. I didn't change it from the Province game. I think. Let me double check and see which one's open. Let's see which one's open here. I double check. Yeah, that's DHL Greenpoint Stadium. You can see the DHL sign there. That's during the Rugby Sevens World Cup in 2022. 78-40. Minute and 20 seconds remain. Seattle with the scrum. Reese, pull it out, Reese. Looking for a penalty here. Use it. They're out of time now. Down to the final minute here. Seattle driving through the middle when there are players on the wing they could have thrown it out to, and they didn't do it. Reese, stolen by New England. Oh, stop him. Don't let him score. For God's sake, you're going to kill my Super Brew. The ball's kicked back the other way. Chase is on. Mooneyham comes up with it. Wow, this is an incredibly wild finish here. Got a Free Jack player injured. And we got 34 seconds left in the game. Where are we going back here inside the 22? Jed Melvin is injured late seconds of this game. Now we're going to have a delay in the game again. Rousseau. Ryan Reese threw that away. Wow, just really great work there by New England. The chase down from behind. Mitch Wilson it was. Duncan Matthews tackles him. And then, wow, nicely done by Connor Mooneyham. Jed Melvin staying in the game. Looks like he's limping around with his shoulder, but he stayed in the game. 24 seconds remain. Seattle scrum. All right. So this could put me over 70% in Major League Rugby for the year, but I'm not going to beat Chris Murray in Super Brew. Yep, I had them by 7. As long as Seattle doesn't implode here, they're not going to score. So, bind, set. Be great, the 4th finals appearance, but they're not going to win a title here. They get it out wide. Now they finally start playing expansive rugby, but it's too late. It's over the hooter here. Ryan Reese digs it out. Seattle has nothing going on here. Oh, here they come on the near side. Now there's space. Finally, Seattle down the sideline. Nice move. Keep going. Rousseau to 5 meters. Seattle, come on, get another try. Penalty. Going to come back over here. Tap and go, Seattle. 4 meters, his last play. We're over the hooter. Trying to close it up and make it close. They've lost the game. Where's the ball? Seattle drives forward. And a penalty for not releasing that will finish the game up. 20-11 is the final. Wow. So I'm only going to get 1 point. That's going to do it. 20-11. Wow. Wow. New England has won it. Back-to-back champions for Major League Rugby, New England. Wow. Wow. Well, that's going to do it for that, folks. I picked New England, but I picked them by 7. They won by 9. Is that what it was? So I should get both points. Hurts to be a Seattle fan sometimes. Let me take a look at Super Brew if that gets updated quickly or not. And that's going to wrap that up. Wow. So that's not what I wanted. That's medals. USA with 71 medals now. Woo-hoo. Yeah, keep it going, boys and gals. And we tie with the Chinese with 19 gold medals now. But they only have 45 medals in total. Yeah. Wow. So they're the second place with 45 medals. We have 55, 65, 26 more medals than the Chinese Communists. Yeah, I'm trying to get back to my Super Brew before we wrap up here. That's not where it's at. I'm trying to find it here real quick. This was a little bit disappointing, this game, in some ways. There's Super Brew there. Okay, so let me go to reload this. I had the Free Jacks by 7, and they won by 9, so I should get both points. Let me go over to the Rugby Championship. That's not the one I want. Captaincies, Major League Rugby is what I want. There we go. All right. They haven't updated yet, so see how I do. Yeah, Matt Canale, he picked New England. You picked Seattle. Okay. Oof. All right. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Well done, Matt. Well done to Chris Marie, and well done to me. We finished 1, 2, and 3 in Super Rugby for this one. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good Super Rugby, Major League Rugby seasons, back and forth. But Chris Marie and Matt Canale set the standards all season, and I climbed my way up from a bad start early in the season. Final from San Diego Snapdragon Stadium. It's 20-11, Seattle losing this game. That's 2 times. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to turn something else off. Thanks for being here, folks. I've got to go get to take care of a phone call here that I got a short while ago. And we'll see you this coming weekend for the Wallabies hosting the Springboks and Curry Cup action. Thanks for being here. Did we get any subscribers? Now we got 1 subscriber. That kind of surprised me. I wouldn't expect. Hey, we have 4,700. Yay! 4,700. We picked up subscribers here. 8 subscribers during this stream. Thanks for that, folks. Wow, was not expecting that. That's cool. So we're at 4,700 finally. Maybe we can get a couple hundred next week with the Springboks and take us close to that 5,000 mark. Cool beans. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. God bless. Take care. Be safe. And we'll catch you next time right here on Rugby Ascendant. Wow, what an interesting weekend. So just 2 tries in this game. All right, that's going to do it. Oops, tries go first. Tries go off. There we go. All right, 20-11 is the final from Snapdragon Stadium. That's it. I'm out of here. Cheers. Have a good evening.